If you are somebody who struggles with sleeping at night due to external noises, be it someone snoring or traffic outside, then the new soundcore Sleep A30 earbuds might be just the thing you need. Hi, my name is Andy and you're watching Andy's Tech Tone. Thanks for tuning in. Before we do anything else, quick disclaimer, I got the earbuds from the manufacturer for testing, but I'm not getting paid, nor did I give preview privileges to anyone, so all you get is my honest and unfiltered opinion. And in case you never heard about Sleep earbuds before, then let me quickly explain what they do. Well, they were designed to be used when you sleep. Shocking, right? But on a more serious note, sleep earbuds have specific features and design traits that are meant to aid you sleep better. And in this particular case, the Sleep A30 comes with active noise cancelling, snore masking ASMR sounds, sleep status monitoring, an offline mode, and a built-in alarm, just to name a few. And all that is crammed into a teeny tiny body that weighs in at a mere 3.1 grams. According to the official specs, the A30 is 7% thinner than the previous generation, and indeed, these earbuds have an extremely low profile, they sit flush with my ears, and I was able to sleep on my side without any pressure or discomfort whatsoever. The buds would also stay in my ears all night long without fault, no matter how much I move around during the night. And I probably go through all possible sleeping positions from side to side, from my stomach to my back, and through all combinations there are, with some jitters sprinkled in at times. But again, the A30 passed the fit and comfort test with flying colors, no matter how I slept. And in the box you will find 3 sets of silicone ear wings, 4 sets of silicone ear tips, and 3 sets of foam tips. So the chances for everyone to dial in their fit and comfort is very, very high. I personally found the foam tips to be not comfy at all after like an hour or two, so I was using the silicone tips, but of course your mileage might vary. In case you were wondering, the earbuds also come with an IPX4 rating, which makes them sweat and splash proof, so if you wake up in the middle of the night drenched in sweat, at least you will not have to worry about your earbuds. Next, let me talk about the usual wireless features, and I promise it's going to be quick as it's not the strong suit of the Sleep A30. We got a Bluetooth 5.3 compliant chip with SBC and AAC, and that's it. I told you I was going to be quick. There is no dual device connection, no high-res codecs, no game mode, nothing like that. But that kind of makes sense as these buds are not meant to be used the same way as others, so while you can listen to music or podcasts and even watch videos with no lip sync issues before going to bed, commuting to or working in an office probably never made the list of possible use cases during the development of these buds. That's unless your job description includes sleeping during working hours, in which case, please let me know if you are hiring. Now on to the main attraction, let's see what the A30 can do to help us sleep better. First, there is the active noise cancellation, which, while not the strongest there is overall, will tame low-pitch hums and rumbles effectively, so traffic noise outside your apartment, or machines in your household, or the AC unit in your room will not bother you as much during your sleep. And it's also easy on your eardrums as I have not experienced any pressure buildup over time when using the ANC. In the app there is a simple on-off switch, but you can also activate and deactivate it using the touch controls. Next, there is the option to use the earbuds in either Bluetooth or in local mode. Bluetooth mode is the way you would normally use your earbuds connected to your phone, making phone calls or listening to music. In local mode, media playback from your phone gets disabled to extend the battery life, but you can download and store certain ASMR sounds from the Soundcore app, so the earbuds will be able to play that when you sleep. And this takes us to our next feature, which is dynamic snore masking. It's not only that the earbuds have mics and dual noise sensors, but the battery case also comes with a microphone on board, which will monitor the snoring in the room. And it will adjust the audio accordingly, so the masking will be as efficient as possible. It will even select a masking sound from a list of ASMR options, which works best based on the characteristics of the snoring detected. Then you can download this particular sound to the earbuds and use it in local mode. But you can of course always use an ASMR sound of your choice from the vast audio library on offer in the Soundcore smartphone app. Besides the snore masking sounds, you get loads of audio samples which you can mix and match to make your very own custom ASMR noise. Of course, you can also download your proprietary mix to the earbuds to be used in local mode. Another sound option is brainwave audio, which is best suited for relaxation and meditation. This menu gives you 3 basic sounds with plenty options for customizing each. You can play around with the intensity or the spaciousness of the audio here, and you can also add extra sound bits to each. True ASMR fans will probably appreciate this feature a lot, as it's very well thought out and it offers you limitless personalization in order to find the sound which is the most soothing or relaxing to you. Another custom option in the app is that you can select whether the earbuds should stop playing audio and have the ANC on after you fall asleep, or they should switch to local mode automatically and start playing the snore masking audio. My only gripe with this feature is that whenever the switch happens and regardless of your settings, the local audio starts playing at 100% volume, which is loud enough to wake me up. And that sort of defeats the purpose of having sleeping earbuds. I guess we can all agree on that. However, it's probably just a pre-release software issue and it can be fixed easily. And speaking of software, in the Soundcore smartphone app you can set up multiple alarms. There is Find Device to ping the buds in case you misplace them. You can choose which particular prompt tones you want to hear and which ones you don't. And you can disable incoming phone calls getting through the earbuds altogether in order to have as little distraction as you can get during the night. You can also have sleep reports, but in order to have access to that data, you will have to sign in to your Soundcore account. I, for some reason, couldn't do that, and that was not for the lack of trying, so I cannot show you my sleep reports. But again, with the later software version, this can probably be fixed. I'm a bad sleeper in general, and I don't like wearing smartwatches or other sleep tracker devices, so I will definitely report back on how this feature works in the future. And on top of me being a bad sleeper, without naming names or pointing fingers, there is also a quite reliable source of snoring noise close enough to me, so by default I use foam earplugs at night. But I also like falling asleep with YouTube videos or podcasts, and I mostly use open earbuds for that. But then I always have to switch out the earbuds for the foam plugs at some point, which can disturb my sleep. So with the Soundcore Sleep A30, I've got both the earbuds with the option to listen to my favorite podcasts before dozing off, and the foam plugs to block out the noises after falling asleep. Plus, I get to enjoy the advantages of the ANC as well. What I personally don't use that much is the brainwave audio feature and the dynamic snore masking, as I'm not the ASMR type at all, but I tried them and they work really well. But frankly, without these noise masking sounds, some of the strongest snoring noises can still get through using the A30 even with the ANC on. And these are noises the foam earplugs tend to completely block out. But those earplugs go way too deep inside my ear canals, which can cause some discomfort at times. And discomfort is something I have not experienced at all with the A30 using the silicone tips, not even for a second during a 7.5 hour sleep. And this is about how much I sleep in average per night, 7 or 7.5 hours. And with the ANC turned on in Bluetooth mode, the earbuds have either like 10% of battery life left when I wake up, or one of them is already dead. So I reckon that most people with an average of 7 hours of sleep should be just okay. 7.5 or 8 hours might push it a little, but in local mode with the ANC turned off, you can get way more than 8 or 9 hours as well. The case itself can fully recharge the earbuds about 4 times, so you will have to charge the case once or twice a week if you want to use the earbuds every night. Wireless charging is not supported, but there is a USB Type-C port at the back of the case and a compatible charging cable in the box. As for controls, we get a touch-sensitive panel on each side. You can have volume controls or media playback functions, you can switch between Bluetooth and local mode, you can turn the ANC on and off, but you only have the double and the triple tap actions to work with, so not all the functions will be available at the same time. However, you can fully customize each side and each tapping action separately in the app with the option to disable the controls altogether. The touch panels are designed to not register taps that easily. I guess that's to avoid unintended touches during the night, and while I had none of that, I found the controls to be a bit unreliable to use. For example, stopping the alarm requires a double tap, but sometimes it only works after multiple tries. Well, that struggle wakes you up alright, but I don't think that's how the alarm is supposed to work. So in short, the touch panels could use some more fine-tuning. And while the A30 is meant to be used mostly at night, of course you can use it for casual music listening as well. The sound character is warm, with quite a boomy bass, recessed mids and smooth, not overly excited highs. As a whole, it's not the best sound I have heard, and there is no EQ in the app either, but I believe the warm and soft character here serves a purpose. You will not use these earbuds to hype you up during a workout, quite the opposite, you will want to put them in only for chilling and relaxing. And to deliver soothing ASMR audio, the sound quality is more than decent enough. And to conclude this review, I found the soundcore Sleep A30 to be a potentially powerful sleep aiding tool. But to caveat this blanket statement, there are a few wrinkles in the bed sheet that need to be ironed out. My apologies for the bad puns, bed with an E of course. And while these buds sure cost a lot more than cheap foam earplugs, the A30 will also offer you limitless custom setup options and a host of useful features in the companion app. Whether it's worth the $229 price tag or not, I will leave it to you to decide. If all you need is something to block the snoring coming from the other side of the bed, then I guess using earplugs is still a more reasonable option. If you are into ASMR and meditation, however, or if you want the absolute best comfort and any of those features that come with the A30, then for sure go ahead and grab one for yourself before the Kickstarter campaign ends, so you can get some sizable discounts. As of making this video, the campaign is still on for like another 2 weeks, link in the description, but of course, depending on when and where you watch this, the price and availability will vary, so I will try to keep the links up to date for you in the future. And that's it for today. If you liked the video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to leave a comment should you have anything to add or share. Thanks for watching everyone, hope to see you all in the next one.